Hey there, if we haven't met yet, my name is Sarah and I'm the mom next door. Today let's talk about Christmas gift ideas and specifically stocking stuffers. My first tip for you, especially if you're a mom or a parent out there, if you do stockings for your kids every year, I encourage you to do one for yourself too. You deserve it and it's super fun to put together. So I try really hard to fill stockings with useful items, consumable items, things sometimes we'd be spending money on anyway, and overall, things that aren't just toys that will turn into clutter. Some of my go-to items, I put usually every year, Tic Tacs. I found these super cute candy cane Tic Tacs at Target this year. I buy some packs of gum. I'll open this package and wrap each pack of gum individually to put in everybody's stockings. I always get a pack of chapstick, put chapstick in everybody's stockings. For the kids, toothpaste. They use toothpaste, they need it anyway, but usually they get new toothbrushes and toothpaste for Christmas in their stockings. Little items like, also at Target, has these little tiny jars of Nutella. Our kids love Nutella, but I don't buy it very often. So these are super fun little treats for them. I also, rather than putting a bunch of candy in our stockings, I try and find snacks that are kind of treats, but they're not candy. This is also at Target in the holiday section. These little Belvita crackers are really good, and they have gingerbread edition out right now. In the snack aisle at Target, I get beef jerky or turkey sticks or something like that. It's a good protein snack for them to eat that day. I do sometimes include candy in stockings, but I'm thoughtful about it and I try and just include a favorite and some candy canes. Usually there's some candy canes thrown in there. My husband really likes chocolate covered cherries, so I usually look for some fancy chocolate covered cherries to put in his. I love Andes candies, so I get myself a pack of those for my stocking. I also like to browse the travel aisle to look for stocking stuffer ideas. So from the travel aisle, I put things in there like our favorite face lotion for myself and my daughter. For my daughter, a little bottle of dry shampoo, some shaving cream. Sometimes I put some deodorant in there. This year, I also found fun little packets of bath salts. I like to get new ornaments for the kids every year. A lot of times I'll wrap those and put them in the stocking or hang it on the outside. The thought though is I try and pick an ornament that reflects something we did or something that they're interested in each year. So it kind of reminds them of what was going on in their life. We were just decorating our tree tonight actually, and it was really fun. I was putting up an ornament. It's a little Santa with a football, and it was the first ornament that I bought my husband back in 2003. Another stocking stuffer idea is a small game, a deck of cards, a game like Uno or Phase 10. This is another game we love. It's called Sushi Go. It's a really fun family game. It's pretty fast paced and entertaining and silly, and it's not that big. It would fit in a stocking. It actually even fits in our stockings, which I'm not sure if you can tell, but the stockings that I picked out from Target, they're really cute. I picked them because I love them, but I also love them because they're not that big. So I don't need to buy a ton of stuff to fill the whole stocking. Other stocking stuffer ideas I've used in the past include things like markers, new crayons, special marker sets or special pen sets, new scissors, new craft supplies, new socks, fun fuzzy socks or funky ones, coloring books. I like to try and think of things that will take time and entertain us on Christmas Day. We have a coupon jar and a whole system around coupons. There's a video on my husband's channel around coupons and how we put those in the kids' Easter eggs each year. So sometimes we add coupons to their stockings as well. And those might be for things like a coffee date with mom, a lunch date with dad, special one-on-one activities, or getting out of a chore. Mom will clean your room, dad will make your bed, something like that. Again, my favorite Christmas tip is to do a stocking for yourself. I do one for our kids, I do one for my husband, and I do one for myself every year too. Let's talk more about what I put in my stocking. I often do things like makeup, hairbrushes, new lipstick, new eyeshadow, things I'd be spending money on anyway, but maybe splurging to get a little bit nicer brand or trying a different color palette that I haven't tried before. Last year, I bought these earrings, which are one of my favorite earrings. I wear them all the time, all year long. Those were in my stocking. This year, I got this little protein pack. It's a hair mask treatment. Last year, I also bought this lipstick, which I'm wearing now. It's by Clinique. It was on Amazon. It's called Plum Pop. I want to say it was like $5 or $6 last year. So it was a good find. I also tried out the It brand eyeshadow palette. So it's had lots of use because I got this one last year, but that was fun. This year, I bought myself new nail clippers. These are also from Target. These are made for men and they look pretty cool. It's a black nail clipper. They're super strong though. I don't know about you, but I get really frustrated when I'm trying to use nail clippers and they tear my nail or they don't have a nice clean cut. So I've been looking for a new pair and these are really sturdy, really sharp. You get a nice clean cut. They're made for men, but I use them and I love them. If you have thin or brittle nails, this nail tacs formula is a bit of a splurge, but super helpful for building up your nail strength. This is Out the Door, my favorite top coat. Hairbrushes. I've gone through a lot of different hairbrushes over the years and I have super thick hair, so the little balls on the end of all the bristles fall off and then they get sharp and the bristles hurt. They're painful. And I found last year this Crave hairbrush that has none of the little balls on the bristles. So when I brush my hair, the brush doesn't fall apart. It works really well and smooth like a wet brush. It's really gentle for getting out knots. I bought like 3 of them, one for myself, one for my daughter, and one for my daughter to keep in her gym bag. For my husband's stockings, very similar to the stuff that I have already mentioned. I get him gum, mints. He has a favorite aftershave, so I always buy that favorite aftershave of his and put that in his stocking. I mentioned that he likes chocolate covered cherries, so I buy him his favorite candy. I don't typically buy lotto tickets throughout the year, but I do buy a bunch of them for Christmas. So I went to Safeway, I was doing my grocery shopping, and I stocked up. I just got a ton of different lotto tickets to put in my husband's stocking. He's the luckiest person I know. He did end up with me as his wife, so no, he is super lucky and he's super patient too. So I get him the ones that actually take him a lot of time, like the bingo cards or the crossword one. So he gets a few minutes of entertainment on Christmas and who knows, maybe we'll win some money. If not, it's just kind of fun. I do every year. I throw lotto tickets into the stockings. And then I throw in there some healthy-ish Christmas snacks. So beef jerky, turkey sticks, Cliff Bars, and some of the fun seasonal flavors. I like to look for fun packets of hot cocoa that come in different flavors. They're in the coffee section at the grocery store, and also fun flavored coffee grounds. So that's usually what I put in my husband's stocking, and those things tend to fill it right up. Another tradition that we have around gift giving for the holidays is outside of stockings, but it's a fun one that my mom started when I was a kid. So my mom used to let us open up 2 gifts every year on Christmas Eve, and the rest of our gifts and our stockings we opened up Christmas morning. Christmas Eve was the same 2 gifts every year. We got a new pair of pajamas and we got a book. So it was really fun to put on those new pajamas Christmas Eve, to wake up Christmas morning wearing our new pajamas for all the Christmas morning pictures. And then we got the new book, which was really helpful Christmas Eve when you can't sleep and your mind is excited. So we would all go to bed at a somewhat normal time Christmas Eve, and then we were allowed to just read for as long as we wanted in our rooms. And it was a really fun tradition. It was really meaningful. It was fun to see what book my mom would pick out for each of us each year, and pretty practical as well. So we've carried that tradition on, but made some slight adjustments. So we do books each Christmas Eve for the kids, although there have been years where we purchased a family movie instead or a family game instead. But that same idea of one item that would help keep us entertained Christmas Eve. As far as pajamas, starting last year, we switched to wrapping the pajamas super early and giving them to the kids on Thanksgiving. We got holiday themed pajamas for everybody, and they were all wrapped in everything, and everybody got to open them on Thanksgiving, and it was really fun because they got to wear their new Christmas pajamas for the whole season.